What's up, everybody? This is Age, and we're back with another Guild Wars 2 video. Today, we're going to be talking about the silhouette for the Thief Elite spec that's coming in End of Dragons. And I swear, if people in the comments say this is the second Elite spec, like, I know you're memeing, but if you say if it's the second Elite spec for Guardian, I'm going to lose my mind just a little bit because I've been waiting months for this. Please don't take this away from me. But yeah, given that the last three elite specs to be confirmed are for Engineer, Ranger, and Thief, and the color palette of this silhouette, I think it's just pretty much confirmed this is the elite spec for Thief. But what could it be? I'm going with Blood Mage. I think that's what it is. I think that's what a lot of people are going to think what it is, especially if you look at the silhouette of the scepter, which looks like it will do damage if you get hit in the face with it. And there's like this little orb in the middle that looks like a blood glob of some sort. So just look at it. I mean, like make your own assumption, but that's I think a lot of people just go that route. So I've thought about this a lot lately, and I think Thief is lacking in two things right now that a lot of other classes have the option for, and that's for condition damage and that's for healing. But now I know you guys are gonna go, Age, Thief can do condition damage. I'm gonna say yes. But in terms of various builds, like the builds that you have to run, like you have to, they're not as reliable as other classes condition builds, or you have to pull off some gimmicky stuff in order to pull it off. So insert Connie Dodge Thief here. And I'm talking strictly competitive here, in the sense of that in PvE you could pretty much run whatever you want. Raids are a different story, obviously, but
I think the only condition builds that you can run right now really semi-reliably are PD Condi and Chokebow, but in World Wars 1 I rarely see those.
So you could tell how much build diversity there is in terms of condition damage. And another thing that we should note is that the big balance patch in May did a lot of traits and weapon buffs in terms of blood or condition damage for Thief. So it kind of leads more into the idea of that we're going to get this Blood Mage. So let's say, for all intents and purposes, Blood Mage is confirmed. It's just the real thing, right? It will allow Thief to do reliable condition damage, which is great. But another thing that could be interesting is that we could be a damage healer too. And I mean, maybe in terms of being like a vampire and having lifesteal, like Vladimir from League of Legends. Or you can like drain blood from enemies in order to heal allies, or maybe both. I don't know. But ever since I played Vindicator in the Elite Spec beta, which is the Elite Spec for Revenant, I can go into little details afterwards. But I feel like ArenaNet might go for that damage healer in one spec for Thief if it makes sense. So for Vindicator, this elite spec is an alliance. So it's alliance between the Kurziks and Luxon. The Luxon side is Arkham which is the damage-oriented part of the spec, and then you have the Kurziks leader, Saint Victor, which is the healing part of the spec. And how it works is that the utilities is you start off with damage, and then you use it, and then it flips over to the healing aspect. So for example, the heal is you pop it and then you channel heal, but you also do damage around you, and then it'll flip over to the Victor portion, which is the healing one. And if you do that, it'll also channel, but it'll heal allies around you, and it'll flip back to the damage one. And if it's on cooldown, it'll stay on cooldown. Otherwise, it's back up again. That's what the utilities are like. I don't think Thief will have the same type of thing going for it, but you know, it's just that idea of that duality of being a Blood Mage, like that definition of a Blood Mage. It could lead to the options of dealing Connie damage or doing lifesteal in order to heal yourself or allies. It could be a thing. I think it could be interesting, but I also think it could be very, very tedious to balance, but we'll see how it goes. All right, that's going to be it for me. Feel free to let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this snippet of video, feel free to like and subscribe. it's free to subscribe. You want to see more content from me. There you go. And as always, be kind to one another, be good to one another, stay safe, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.